Here's a rough, beat-up looking stereo that I saw at the flea market about a month ago with a $35 price tag on it, and I said to myself, there's no way on earth that I'm giving $35 for a junky, beat-up stereo from the 70s. This console was made during the era when the quality of consoles was starting to take a nosedive. Well, yesterday I was at the flea market, and the vendor who owned this, who I've dealt with in the past, asked me if I wanted this thing. I said, "So you're giving it to me?" He said, "Yes, if you want it, I'll give it to you. I'm tired of looking at it. I need the room for other things." So I said to myself, well, since it's free, I'll drag it home and maybe some parts I can use in it. As you can see, this cabinet is rather beat up. And looking at this black area on the wood here and on the side, I think this thing might have been in a fire at some point and got a little water damaged. Now, the name of this stereo is Howard. Now, the only Howard brand I'm familiar with is the old Howard brand of tube radios that were made there in the 30s and 40s. Well, this was made in the 70s, so I seriously doubt there's any relationship there. This is probably just some department store brand. It's got an AM/FM radio with your usual volume, bass, treble, balance, and record changer. Has a setting for neutral, 16, 33, 45, 78. And our off-on reject knob. And here is the size selector. This cheap changer doesn't even have automatic size selection. 7, 10, and 12 inch. And when I first saw this changer, I thought it might have been a VM changer, but after looking at it, it's actually not a VM changer. It's an Admiral record changer. And yes, Admiral made their own record changers. And here's the back cover. Have connections for external speakers and an auxiliary input. Now there's an EIA code on here of 772, and I looked that number up, and it corresponds to Television Manufacturers of America. Now, somewhere in Illinois. Now, I'm not familiar with that brand, but the code was in existence from, I believe, 62 until 75. And by the way, I powered this up just to see what it would do, and the controls and switches are so dirty that I can't even make a really good evaluation. There's a good chance this stereo will become an EOL, or end of the line. Hadn't made an end of the line video in a while. It's about time I make one, but open this up and see what's inside. And here's the inside of this fine particle board stereo. I see somebody's comb is laying in the bottom. The speakers look like Quam brand speakers, so those should probably be decent enough if I decide to salvage them. There's the radio chassis. Looks very Japanese to me. And there's the record changer, which, like I said, is an Admiral changer. I found a 1970 date code on it. So I guess just for kicks, I'll pull the chassis out and clean the controls and see what it does. But if I can fix this thing without having to spend any money on it, I will. But if I have to spend any money on it, I'll probably EOL this thing, because it's actually not worth spending any money on. Because I actually couldn't get much for the thing anyway, given the shape that it's in. I've got a friend that sells used stuff at yard sales and flea markets, etc., and sometimes he can sell this kind of stuff, but even if it worked perfectly, I don't expect it would bring over 20 or 25 bucks, so it sort of limits our options. Okay, we'll pull the chassis out and see what it looks like. And here's the chassis, definitely Japanese built. Don't know who made this for them. I don't recall ever seeing one exactly like this. And there are the 4 output transistors. Here's the underside of the chassis. Now, I'll go get my spray control cleaner and spray all these controls and see what happens. And then we'll determine at that point whether this stereo gets saved or EOL'd. And that stands for end of the line for those who are not familiar with the way we've done things in the past. Okay, the potentiometers have been cleaned and the chassis has been reinstalled. Okay, now the moment of truth.
And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron. Now, you cannot prove by the Bible over
Well, it produces action, but that's with the volume control turned all the way down, so. Yeah, I believe these pots are totally shot, so guess what? EOL time. Okay, here's what we're saving out of the console stereo. Saving. Now, get this straight. S-A-V-E. I'm going to save this stuff. Again, I'm going to save this stuff. For those of you who can't comprehend what that means I'm keeping it. It's not going to meet the same fate as this cabinet here. And with that said, let's see how easy it is to destroy this cabinet. Those tops are just not made to withstand much pressure, are they? Let's see how much trouble it is to get the bottom out. And look, I don't even have shoes on suitable for that purpose. Cheap particle board garbage. This is going to be easier than I thought. Come on, break! Maybe I do need to go get the good shoes. Okay, never mind the shoes. Pieces flying everywhere. Sorry about that, I needed both hands. Coming apart nicely, isn't it? Okay, let's see how well built the front is, how well this is attached. These front panels sure don't hold together well, do they? Oh, I need both hands again. Sorry. I guess I should invest in a tripod or a second person to come help. And there you go. The remains of a 1970 Howard particle board stereo that has met the end of the line. It will officially meet the end of the line Thursday when the garbage truck comes. So, thanks for watching, and I've got another EOL video in mind right now. Stay tuned, you never know when it will appear. Okay, there you go. More to come later. And goodbye. May you never cause any more problems.
dear?
Where's my pants? Somebody stole my pants.
Nobody stole your pants, John. They're in here. I pressed them last night. What's the matter?
What are you dressed up for?
I'm not dressed up. I just put a ribbon in my hair. I thought I'd like to look nice today.
Why?
I knew you'd forget. You don't even know what day this is, do you?
I do, too. It's rent day.
It is not. Today happens to be our wedding anniversary.
Well, I know it was a sad occasion of some kind.
What kind of a remark is that, John? Is that supposed to be funny?
No, it isn't supposed to be funny, Blanche. I'm just groggy, that's all. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Happy anniversary.
Well, I'll forgive you. I know you never act human until you've had your coffee.
Blanche! What have you done to my pants?
Why, press them. Why?
The creases belong in the front, not on the sides. I can't wear these. I'll look like a freak.
Oh, nobody's going to look at you.
Nobody's going to look at me. Well, I'm not going to wear them. Where's my other suit?
Well, I'll get it. Give me that one, and I'll take it to the tailor and let him press it properly. Now eat your breakfast. Oh, have you seen Nature Boy?
Who's Nature Boy?
The cat. Did you let him out last night?
No.
Why not?
He never came in. Where's the cream?
In the icebox.
Okay. So that's where I put you last night, huh?
John, I don't know how you're going to wear this suit. There's an awful stain on the lapel.
I'll wear it.
You better let me try to remove it with some cleaning fluid.
Leave it alone, Blanche. I haven't got time. I got to get out of here.
Well, what about your breakfast?
What about it?
It's sitting right there, and you didn't even look at it.
I looked at it. I never saw such stringy oatmeal in all my life.
That is an oatmeal. It's chow mein.
Chow mein? Who eats chow mein for breakfast?
John, I don't know what to give you. You won't eat normal breakfast food. You turn up your nose at stewed rabbit, you can't stand enchiladas, and you hate the sight of meatballs and spaghetti. What can I give you?
What's the matter with an egg? An egg, Blanche, that's all. Why can't I have an egg? There are plenty of ducks around.
John, you're the only man in town that eats duck eggs. I don't know where to buy them.
Don't buy them. I don't like breakfast anyway. I never have an appetite in the morning.
Well, now, that's why you're so logy all day. Now, you eat that chow mein. I spent half the night fixing it for you.
Blanche, I tell you, I don't want it.
Well, what am I going to do with it?
Give it to the cat.
You hate that cat, don't you?
I don't hate anybody. Now, look, I got to get to work. It's late. I have to stop at the office and pick up another vacuum cleaner. My sample broke down yesterday. Bye.
Well, come home early tonight.
I'll try. You got any money?
There's 50 cents in the sugar bowl.
50 cents.
You can bring me the change when you come home.
Now, listen, Blanche, something's got to be done about this. I'm not going down to work every day like a pauper. A man's got to have a couple of dollars in his pocket.
Don't yell at me.
Well, I don't mind going with holes in my socks, but I'm not going to suffer through those lunches anymore.
What's the matter with your lunches?
You want to know, you pack them for me. I'm just getting sick of carrying my lunch to work in a paper sack. Why can't I go into a restaurant like the other fellas do? After all, I'm entitled to it.
John, what's the matter with you? I haven't fixed your lunch in 2 years.
Oh, Blanche, every morning of my life, I find my lunch wrapped in brown paper on the side of the kitchen sink.
Lunch? That's the garbage.
No wonder nobody wants to swap sandwiches with me. Bye.
John!
What?
Is that the way to say goodbye to me on our wedding anniversary? Aren't you even going to kiss me goodbye?
What for? I'm coming back.
John!
Okay.
There. Now, did that hurt you?
Didn't feel a thing. Goodbye, Blanche.
Good morning, Bickerson. There's your new sample. What happened to your other vacuum cleaner?
A horse stepped on it.
A horse? Where'd you find a horse?
In that territory you gave me. How do you expect me to sell vacuum cleaners?
What's wrong with the territory?
It's an Indian reservation. Couldn't even get into a wigwam. I gotta get a new route, Marvin.
Here. Try this new Elmwood section. There's a few good leads there.
Elmwood. That's a trailer camp, isn't it?
Not anymore. It's all built up. I asked a salesman to make a few appointments there this morning.
Okay, I'll give it a whirl.
Good luck, Bickerson. And happy anniversary.
How'd you know?
Your wife called and invited me to the party.
What party?
Aren't you supposed to know about it? Bickerson, you didn't forget today was your anniversary, did you?
No, I didn't forget it. I wish I had, though. Not and bought her a diamond ring.
A diamond ring?
Nothing down and $10 a week for life. 2 weeks behind on the first payment. They're dunning me for it, and I gotta give it back.
That's a shame. Has your wife seen it?
Not yet. I've been carrying it around in my Oh, I left it in my other suit. Give me that phone, Robin.
It's safe, isn't it?
Oh, she's taking the suit to the tailor. That thief will never give me the ring back. I hope she hasn't left the house.
Now, take it easy, Bickerson.
Oh, how do you like that? I knew it. The minute I leave the house, she's on that phone morning till night.
Oh, they're all like that. My wife can make more.
Yeah, Hello.
Hello. Hello, this is Mrs. Fitch. I've decided to purchase the vacuum cleaner that your man demonstrated yesterday.
Everybody's out now. Call back later. Goodbye.
What's the matter with you, Bickerson? You just killed a sale.
Oh, she'll call back. If she doesn't, you can take it out of my commission.
You haven't made any commission.
Keep quiet, Marvin.
Yes, sir? Yes, sir. I'll have the charts ready in 10 minutes. You better get out of here, Bickerson. Your first appointment is 9 o'clock, and it's way on the other side of town.
Okay. Listen, Marvin, do me a favor. Keep trying my number, and if you get my wife, tell her not to let that gray suit out of the house.
Well, suppose she's already taken it to the tailor's. Shall I tell her about the ring?
Yes. No, you can't do that. One's worse than the other.
Boy, you're in a fix.
There's only one chance. I hope to heaven there's a hole in the pocket. Keep trying, Marvin, will you?
Poor Bickerson. Well, I'll try her again.
Hello?
Mrs. Bickerson?
Yes?
It's Marvin at the office. John asked me to call you.
Is anything wrong, Marvin?
Oh, no. He had to leave, and he wanted to tell you not to take his gray suit to the tailor.
Well, it was hardly worth pressing anyway, Marvin. Thanks for calling. Bye.
Bye.
Barney! I thought that door was locked.
It was, but I had a key made.
What'd you do that for?
Why, for your own protection, Blanche. The least your brother-in-law can do is check your apartment for prowlers when you're not home.
Barney, please don't do me any favors. Now give me that key.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it.
Sure been doing a lot of checking. Give it to me.
There.
Happy
Clara.
anniversary, Sid.
Thank
Here's
you.
the coleslaw for the party tonight.
Oh.
Where's Barney?
Oh, he's here. He brought a bowl of something.
He brought a bowl of nothing. That was supposed to be the potato salad. Well, we had a little accident with it.
I ate it.
Barney, stop picking on the turkey. That's for tonight. Well, this place doesn't look too bad. Who's all coming tonight?
Well, I've invited the Homers and the Shaws and a couple of business friends of John's and Dr. Hersey and the
Dr.
Heimdorf.
Hersey. That quack.
What do you mean, quack? Why, he's a wonderful doctor.
Wonderful doctor. Why, no matter what's wrong with you, he says, take 2 aspirins and call me first thing in the morning.
Not only that, but he gypped us when little Ernie was born. Charged us $75.
Well, that's not unreasonable.
Ernie was no $75 baby. Kid only weighed 4.5 pounds.
Why, that's more expensive than a rump roast. Take 2 aspirins and call me first thing in the morning.
Dr. Hersey, come on in. We were just talking about you.
Really?
Uh-huh.
My nurse tells me you called the office last night.
Oh, it was just one of those dizzy spells, Doctor, but I'm all right now. You know my sister Clara?
Indeed I do. Haven't seen you in some time, Mrs. Dollop. How are you?
No good.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. And how is little Barney?
You mean little Ernie? Barney's my husband.
Yes. Well, let's have a quick look at you, Mrs. Bickerson. Sit down, please.
All right.
You've had entirely too many of those dizzy spells lately. Let's see. Let's have a look at this. Now, if you look right up here, please.
There?
Mm-hmm. A little wider. Uh-huh. Now the other eye. Well, there's indication of a little hypertension in the fundus.
There is. What'll I do, Doctor?
Just take 2 aspirin and call me first thing in the morning.
You are coming to the party tonight, aren't you, Doctor?
I may be a little late, but I'm sure I can make it.
Oh.
Well, happy anniversary, Mrs. Bickerson.
Thank you.
And don't work too hard.
I won't.
Goodbye, Mrs. Dollop.
What'd I tell you? Take 2 aspirins and call me
Be
first.
quiet, Barney. And stop eating everything in the house.
Well, I'm not coming tonight, and I'd like to get my fare now.
Not coming?
He can't. He's been invited to a party, a masquerade party at his club. You know his club.
I don't.
You know the United Nations Pool Hall. Oh, he made the date with you.
Well, ask her already.
Ask me what?
Well, anyway, he wants to go. And it's going to be a sort of a hard times party.
Here's
Everybody's
one.
going dressed as a bum.
A bum?
Yes, and he wants to know if he could wear one of John's suits.
This one will do fine.
No, I was just going to take that one to the tailor.
Well, I'll send it out and give it you back afterwards.
He won't hurt it, Blanche. Oh, did you empty out the pockets?
Oh, don't be silly. John never has anything in his pockets. Be sure you bring that back tomorrow, Barney.
Okay.
Did John give you an anniversary present?
Well, not yet, but I'm pretty sure he bought me something.
How do you know?
Well, yesterday, he got a threatening letter from an installment company. I sure hope he sells a lot of vacuum cleaners so he can make the payments on it.
Any luck?
Nah. Did you get my wife, Marvin?
Yeah. I told her not to take your suit to the tailor. She said okay. I guess your diamond ring is still safe.
Unless she found it. It's no use. I simply got to make a payment. Marvin.
Nothing doing, brother. I'm broke. You want money? Sell a vacuum cleaner.
You can't sell them. It's like selling noses. Everybody's got one. All I need is $10, Marvin.
You got a brand new sample, haven't you?
Sure.
Well, hawk it.
Hawk it.
Why not? You don't have to bring it back to the office till Saturday. You can redeem it by then. Good night, Bickerson. See you at the party.
Yeah, yeah. Hawk it. Why not? Sure, then I'll be able to make a payment. Might as well make 2 payments.
Here's the latest hot sheet, Farley. If any of the items show up, just give us a hurry call, will you?
You bet I will, Sarge.
You know, most of the jobs in this neighborhood look like they're being done by the same guy. You know, the papers are calling him the cat burglar.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he goes in for household stuff. Toasters, television sets, vacuum cleaners.
They're easy to get rid of and hard to trace. Just be on the lookout.
Here's 2 brand new vacuum cleaners. All I want on them is $20.
20 bucks.
Yeah, and hurry up. I gotta get out of here fast.
Hey, where'd you get those vacuum cleaners?
What's it to you, nosy? Come on, will you?
Now would you like to answer the question?
Look, I don't want to answer any questions. Just let me get out of here.
Just a minute. Have you got a bill of sale for these vacuum cleaners?
Yes. No, I mean, I'm just borrowing until Saturday, officer.
Aha! The cat burglar!
What cat burglar?
Put that away. Take it easy, buddy.
Now, look, I didn't steal anything. You see, I couldn't pay for the diamond ring, and that's what...
Okay. Suppose we go and have a talk about it in a nice, quiet police station.
No, wait a minute, please. I can explain. I think I can. No, I can't. Dr. Hersey, thank heaven you're here.
Your wife's been terribly disturbed, John.
She doesn't know about this, does she?
No. I was at the party when the exchange called, and I decided not to tell her the truth. I told her you were tied up at the office and too busy to call.
You're a real pal, Doctor.
Too bad you had to miss the party. It was wonderful.
Fine anniversary.
Too bad, but there'll be other anniversaries.
Yeah, too bad.
Oh, I left a little something for you on your night table.
Oh, Doc, you didn't have to do that.
Well, that was all right. You needn't pay it until the 10th. You can just mail it in with last month's bill.
It's like sleeping with a one-man band. Oh, dear. John, turn over on your side. Go on. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Stop it, Blanche. What's the matter? What's the matter, Blanche?
Oh, that snoring and snarling and whining and giggling. John, it's driving me crazy.
Me too. Who's doing it?
It just amazes me how you can sleep at all with your guilty conscience.
Blanche, dear, what's the matter with you? It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I had a tough day. Now, why don't you let me sleep? You had a good time tonight.
I had a miserable time. It was the unhappiest anniversary I ever spent. Why didn't you show up for the party, John?
I told you I got stuck at the office.
I'd like to believe that.
Blanche, I've had a rough day. I had to get up at 7 this morning. No breakfast, no lunch, no dinner.
Who told you not to eat dinner? I left the whole roast chicken for you in the kitchen. Why didn't you eat it?
I didn't like the stuffing. What did you stuff it with?
I didn't stuff it with anything. It wasn't hollow.
Put out the lights.
Kind of talk I get on my wedding anniversary. No hug, no kiss, no affection. Not even an anniversary card. Why didn't you send me a card, John?
I did send you a card. I told you 50 times I sent you a card. It must have got lost in the mail.
You're lying. Swear.
I swear I'm lying.
What?
I mean, I'm not lying. It was all trimmed with lace and it had a wonderful poem on it. I picked it especially for you.
What did it say on it?
Go to sleep.
If you picked it especially for me, I want to know what it said.
It said, happy anniversary to my love.
Well, that could be anybody.
Well, let me finish. It said, happy anniversary to my love, my wife, my life, my turtle dove. Life with you is great it seems. I love you more than pork and beans.
Now you're adding insult to injury.
Well, how do I know what it said? I can't remember the stupid poetry they put on those things.
Can't you ever find it in your heart to pay me a compliment? Why is it such an effort for you to tell me that you love me?
Blanche, dear, it isn't an effort. I just can't seem to convince you, that's all. You know I love you so.
So what?
That's what I say. Who cares? Put out the lights.
Don't talk like that. You're giving me that dreadful pain again.
What pain?
Oh, nothing.
Are you sick again? What pain? What are you talking about?
It's my head. I've had it off and on for the last 3 weeks.
Well, take it off now and go to sleep.
The least you could do is get me an aspirin for my headache.
Oh, it's an aspirin for your headache. This is fine.
What are you looking for?
My slipper. Where's my slipper?
It's under your pillow, where it always is. I can't understand why you always hide it there, John.
Well, it's the only one I've got, and I have to protect it with my life. One slipper. Only man in the world with one slipper. Wins a pair of slippers for me in a raffle and has to be half on the ticket with somebody.
Oh, stop complaining.
A man can catch his death of cold walking around on his bare foot.
I wish we could get a new apartment, John. I can't stand that swinging door in the bathroom.
I can't find the aspirin. Where did you hide it?
It's in the medicine cabinet, behind my jar of ear cream.
Where's the ear cream?
Oh, can't find anything.
What are you holding your nose for? I thought you had a headache.
You hit me with the door.
Well, I begged you to put a glass window in it.
All you had to do was open your eyes.
Why?
Here's the aspirin.
Thanks. to sleep, Blanche.
I can't. I'm sick.
Are you really sick, honey?
So sick I could die. It's those dizzy spells again. I get them every 5 minutes.
How long do they last?
Oh, about a half an hour.
How can they last a half hour if you get them every 5 minutes?
Don't hound me. Help me.
What do you want me to do, Blanche? Should I call Dr. Hersey?
No.
Well, what do you want? Are you really sick? Are you just doing this to keep me awake? Is that it?
Maybe it is. It's the only way I can ever get any attention from you.
Attention? No husband in the world is more attentive than I am. Don't I offer you half the newspaper every morning at breakfast?
Well, you shouldn't read at the table at all. And another thing, when you drive the car up in front of the house, you might be a gentleman and help me in.
Help you in?
No, I have to fling open the door and throw myself into the seat.
Well, I slow down, don't I?
I'd like to see you act that way with Gloria Gooseby.
Now, don't start with Gloria Gooseby.
You'd sure be a gentleman if you had her in your car.
I've had her in my car plenty of times, and I've never been a gentleman. I hate the sight of Gloria Gooseby, and I wouldn't let her ride on a running board. Now, put out the lights.
8th anniversary, and this is the most miserable one of all.
It's no worse than last year.
Our whole marriage started off on the wrong foot. We had to elope. It was your idea, not mine. I wanted to have a big ceremony like all my friends. But no, you said it was much more romantic to elope. We had to be married by a justice of the peace.
Should have been the Secretary of War.
Why did you say you're sorry you married me?
Because I'm not sorry.
You don't act like you love me.
I act.
Kiss me goodnight.
I'll kiss you goodnight in the morning.
Why can't you kiss me now?
I'm not facing that way.
See? You hate me.
Blanche, darling, I don't hate you. I'm just sleepy. Will you please put out the lights?
Buy me an anniversary present? Where is it, John? Where's my anniversary present?
Oh, you won't like it.
I know I won't, but I'd like to see it. Hope you didn't spend a lot of money.
I didn't spend a lot of money.
Why not?
Because I didn't have a lot of money. It was the little old beach bathrobe. Cost $8.
$8? Our 8th anniversary, and that's all I'm worth to you? $8?
Now listen, Blanche.
$1 a year for washing your shirts, darning your socks, cooking your meals, raising your children.
We haven't got any children.
Well, what do you want for $1 a year?
All I want is sleep. I'll get you something nice tomorrow.
It's always tomorrow. Today's my anniversary. Why couldn't you get me something nice today?
I did. I did get you something, Blanche, dear. But I can't give it to you. I can't pay for it.
Well, what is it?
Diamond ring.
A diamond ring? Can I see it?
If you want to. But I gotta take it back. It's in the pocket of my double-breasted gray suit.
Gray suit?
Yeah, the outer pocket.
You mean the one I gave to Barney?
Yeah, it's over there in the club. Barney! You gave that suit to Barney? Blanche!
Oh, he was only going to wear it to a masquerade at the United Nations pool hall.
United Nations pool hall? That's a floating crap game. I'm going to get that ring back if I have to tear the place apart.
John, don't you dare go out in your bare feet. You're going to catch double pneumonia.
Okay, so I'll only catch single pneumonia. I ought to murder you. You knew that diamond ring belonged to me. What'd you shoot it in the crap game for?
Well, what are you kicking about? You got it back, didn't you?
Yeah, but I had to half kill the guy to do it. Now I'm in here for assault and battery.
Okay, Doc.
Dr. Hurt, I can't tell you how grateful I am, Doc.
I posted bail for you, John. How do you get into these things?
I don't know, but I'll make it up to you. I swear I will.
The next time I visit you here, I'll charge you for a house call. Come on.
Not you. Not unless the doc wants to bail you out, too.
Well...
It's okay, officer. I'll go as bail.
You?
Yeah, it's the only way I can get my suit back. Come on, Barney.
I see, Doctor. I hope I didn't cause you too much trouble. All right. Thank you very much. Goodbye. John! Oh, darling, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Dr. Hersey told me what happened. I feel terrible, John.
That's okay, honey. Just go to bed and put out the lights.
Did you get the ring back?
Yeah, but I had to put it up as security to get Barney out of jail. I'm sorry, Blanche. But I'll give you the ring when I get it back to the police department. I'll find some way to pay for it.
Oh, I don't care about the ring, John. It just makes me feel good to know that you were thinking about me.
I always think about you.
I know you do.
Now, put out the lights and let me sleep.
John.
Hmm.
You can be so sweet when you want to.
Hmm.
I'm so happy. You know, this feels just like when we were first married.
Hmm.
I remember our first wedding anniversary. You were upset about something, and I kissed you goodnight and tucked you in bed just like a little baby. In the morning, everything was fine.
Go to sleep, Blanche.
John, would you mind very much if I tucked you in bed tonight?
Okay, tuck me in.
All right. Now raise your head, dear, so I can fix your pillow nice and comfortable for you. After all, we do want to get a good night's sleep there. There. Stretch out, children. Yes, stretch them out good. But nice and comfortable, so you'll be nice and warm. In the morning, you'll be so rested. There. All tucked in.
Thanks.
You comfortable, dear?
Perfectly.
Are you sure?
Never felt more comfortable in my life.
Good. Now you get up and tuck me in.
Good night, Blanche.
Good night, John.